Aku welcomes you back to Crash Bandicoot N.Sane Trilogy. We return to the Insanity Beach as we have just defeated Papu Papu.
And we found Coco's time machine.
What's she doing here?
This is what I was mentioning, what I was trying to mention earlier. You can now play as Coco in almost every single level.
In the entire trilogy.
Yep, not just the third one, but
for the first two games, you do have to have at least gone past the first boss.
Yeah, in the third game, all you have to do is just talk to her.
Yeah, pretty much. In order to get her into the third game, it's just like just mingle with her. You know, actually talk. Wait, let's talk.
Yeah.
Bond.
In fact, it's actually kind of funny. They actually have a in-universe explanation as to why she's playable in 1 and 2.
You know, this commentary is rolling along like a stone.
Huh.
Well, no, in Crash 2 and 3, she was only playable in, like, certain levels. No,
Actually,
only in
she was
Crash
playable
3
in
she
2.
was only playable.
In Crash 3. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's only in 3.
Yeah, I just corrected myself.
Oh.
And now we've gotten to Hyper
But yeah,
Now Coco has gone Aku crazy.
Berserk.
Dang it. That's not nearly as funny as Crystal Crazy.
Oh.
no, it's not.
But for those wondering, no, she plays exactly the same as Crash.
Oh geez, Coco, be careful. Don't screw this up.
But you
Thank you.
got... why didn't you just
That's why
run
we
to
don't want
that
to screw it
with
up,
the
because
mask?
we got our first Brio well, actually, the second of 3 Brio tokens.
Oh.
And the reason you want to be careful is because the TNT can blow it away.
Yes.
Okay.
And the sad thing is that James is trying so hard, but he doesn't have the color gem either.
Well, might I ask, what do the embryo tokens do in this case?
Basically the same thing as the taunt. They pretty much send you to another type of bonus area where you still have to break every single box. This time you have to break every single box. Whereas, in the original game, it was really just there nothing more than bragging rights.
See,
But know this, that with Cortex and the Brio tokens, those ones are much harder than the Taunos.
Yes, they are.
You know, Coco really ought to invest in a backpack, because she is carrying that laptop fucking everywhere. It's like it's glued to her arm.
She's looking for those batteries.
Yeah, but it's
Crash
literally
couldn't
glued
find
to her
them.
arm. She should at least invest in a backpack.
That is actually something. It's funny you mentioned that joke, Iki, because that's actually something. It's like she must have like an ironclad grip to that devil damn laptop, because all the movement that she does, it never really falls out of her lap. Like even when she does the crash stance.
Yeah, but here's also another thing.
Coco, no, you're
no.
you were about to cause a paradox.
That would have been bad.
So wait,
Anyway-
Tana is Coco in the future?
No. I
makes sense.
wish. That'd be such a
you were saying
stupid twist, but...
No, the paradox here is that they're both in the same game together.
No, that makes too much sense.
Well, to be fair, that was Crash Boom Bang.
Oh, yeah.
No, I think Matt was trying to say something real quick.
No holds
Sorry about
barred.
that.
Yes,
What was that, Matt?
Yeah, just going to say that, I will, the laptop at least gives her,
Oops, I meant to do
I
that.
had to do that.
I was like, really?
Never gets old.
So what does Embryo give us?
Wow.
He doesn't give us anything?
but anyway, the laptop at least gives leverage for a better attack.
True.
Really?
Well, actually, no, that's not true. Honestly, she plays no differently than her brother. It's just
I was
purely
making
aesthetic.
a joke!
Oh,
Sorry.
I didn't know it was a joke.
I mean,
I'm
you're
sorry.
bashing your enemy's faces in with a fucking laptop.
To be fair, it would hit harder.
It
Yeah.
would. I was making the
And look at
point
this.
that I could...
Jesus,
Ow,
as a
ow,
shield.
Ow, ow,
Jesus Christ.
ow.
What model is
I
that
mean-
if he can actually survive that kind of crap?
I don't know,
Asus? Gamers Republic?
Alienware.
But I was gonna say, I also made so James, how often or what is going to be your, I guess, stance on using Crash or Coco?
I switch between the two on a constant basis, just because I want to give them both the same amount of screen time.
And,
yeah.
There we
What-
go.
and
Speaking
spoiler...
of which,
Wait, and
hold on,
spoiler...
hold on. Let's not forget the epicness that is. Come on.
Load.
Aku's face. Eee. Oh no!
Guys, I am cutting
Yes.
the loading times. Because
Well, that's okay.
that is the one problem I have with this trilogy. They are very long loading times.
I
compared
would
to
not
the
say they're
original.
long, they're just very frequent.
Right, and actually, I will say this much: I did cut out the loading times exiting stages. I didn't cut them out from beginning stages, just because they do provide some very useful hints.
These
Yes,
guys with the shields look very dopey still.
Yes, they
Oh
do.
yeah. My
That being
thing
said,
that
it's
I
like-
oh jeez.
Ooh, cha-cha,
I just
ooh,
want to say real
cha-cha.
quick, yes, we have the Warthog returning, and if what I hear is correct, this Warthog, for better or worse, is pretty Devil Dame accurate to the original.
Close enough,
Oh,
though.
yeah.
It doesn't feel quite as fickle as it did in the original, but that's from my personal experience. It's still sort of stiff to turn, but honestly, it doesn't feel as awkward to handle.
Now,
That's good.
So it's not as jank.
Right. It's not
Okay.
as jank. Is the important
Okay,
Now-
thing.
good.
with regards to
Time for barbecue.
with regards to the loading times, something that we wanted to talk about is, sorry, Matt, we're trying to do 100% of each game, at least in terms of the gems or game time trials. Sorry, Matt. You don't have to do the
No,
you
no,
don't have to do the time
no,
trials
no,
in
hold
order
on.
to-
Let me make something perfectly clear. I think out of all of us here, I think Logan's gonna have it the worst.
Yeah, because Crash 2 is
Want old school controls?
Try the
Yes.
directional buttons.
Yeah, pretty much the directional buttons.
that's what I do.
I use the joystick because it just, for me, it controls a little better. But also,
It feels much more natural when you're in a 3D setting.
yeah.
Right.
Fair
But
enough.
Here's the one thing about the whole, like, fact that you guys think that Logan is going to have the harder time. Time trials. Time trials.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's another thing that the Insane Trilogy. That's another thing that the Insane Trilogy did. They took the time trials concept from 3 and actually implemented them into Crashes 1 and 2 as
Yeah,
well.
Okay.
But
in
in
those-
Crash
those-
3, they're required.
Right. In 1 and 2,
Yeah.
they're just for the sake of bragging rights. And again, they also brought in the leaderboard, so there you go.
Yeah.
Ow!
So,
Ow!
so guess what, guys? For me,
It's mandatory.
Yeah, but again, you don't.
Well, to be fair, you don't have to get all of them.
You just need at least 25 out of 30. It's kind of
Wait,
like the
you-
ship parts. And
wait. Do I need 25 out of 30 platinum?
No, you just
No,
need
just
you
bronze,
just need
just
relics in
any.
general. They don't count. They don't
25
count.
relics.
Right. They don't really count like what type of relic you get. You just relics in general.
Good.
I'm sorry, can I just say that I love
Exactly.
that detail where you just fall flat on your ass?
Yeah. A little nice little fall
Yeah.
thud. But,
That's a carryover from Crash 2.
Yeah, speaking of details, one small nitpick I have, when you're playing as Coco, they don't change the life icon
that's what
to
I was
her
saying. I
face.
thought
Yeah.
that'd be cute if they had that icon instead, or on the boxes or whatever. But,
Well, it is kind of weird in a way, but you know what? I'd rather at least have. I'm still appreciative that they actually have a Coco that actually looks different from her brother.
now, one
I know, I'm just saying, it's a nitpick in the grand scheme of things, but still something I felt like
Right.
pointing
now
out.
one
Oh,
jeez.
come on!
I meant to do that.
Now, one nitpick that it seems like the entire world, or whatever, the people who are playing this game seems to agree with James and myself on, is if you're going for 100%, these gems, the normal silver ones, I'm sorry, just real
They're
quick, in that one
colorless
loading,
gems.
I was gonna say, I love that in that one loading screen, Aku Aku just kind of crept in from the corner, like, what you looking at there?
Yeah. Aku Aku has some weirdness going on in the loading screens. Like, I think in one of them, and I remember Johnny pointing it out, in one of them it looked like he was kind of like giving you a flirty eye.
Yeah.
So you come around this loading screen off.
By the way, guys-
I realize I can make a segue into a joke real quick, Matt. You can be like, so come around this loading screen often, and I can be like, when I'm trying to get the color gems and I keep dying and there's no restart function to just start the level over again, and I have to quit the level and start it up every single time. Yes, Aku, I am around the loading screen a lot,
This poor
and that
turtle.
brings me to my point.
Oh,
Is
hey.
that this game
Secret!
and that brings me to my point is that
Secret area.
that brings me to my point is that this one nitpick that I would like if they add in a patch is for people to be able to restart the level at any point in time and not just to be in time trial mode.
Yeah, I can agree
Yeah.
with that. It definitely made going for the color gems a lot less strenuous.
Because it's not even the problem.
I thought you could
goes
restart
that
the level.
monkey.
No, only in time trial mode.
Only in time
and, I mean,
trials.
and it's not even the fact of the level's hard. It's
Whoops.
Oh no, her shoes!
That happened to me far too many times on my first playthrough. Just saying.
same. But it's not even the fact that the level is hard. It's the fact that the point of it is that you need to beat it all
Without
on
dying.
the same life, which means even if you die and you're still starting from the beginning of the level, like even if you die before the first checkpoint, that's still like you now have to quit the stage and quote unquote restart everything, which means you have to see a loading screen leaving and a loading screen entering.
Speaking of which, actually, I should bring this up because I wasn't able to show this off. If you die in the level but still get break all the boxes and then get to the end, the box that's supposed to give you the clear gem, it actually, thank you, the crate that's supposed to give you the gem turns into a steel crate, a steel box. In other words,
Oh yeah, it's locked.
It's unbreakable even if you got all the breaks or the crates. And when you go through the portal, it's like almost perfect, but you died.
By the way, I just love how the background is still an obvious map painting.
When we get the 3 and we have to do, and just to let you guys know, I am not as good at this game as James or probably even Logan is.
Well, look at it this way, Matt. You have the easiest of the trilogy, so I think you'll be fine.
The only game I've ever played in the series is Crash 3.
I also have my favorite of the trilogy. Yes, Warped is my favorite.
Yeah.
Don't judge me.
No one's gonna judge you.
No one's judging you.
Ooh.
I mean, honestly, all 3 games are honestly great in their own rights.
That's true.
How did we get here without a boat?
Good
I
question.
don't care. We swam. We used her laptop as a flotation device. It does everything.
Yeah. By the way, quick little detail I noticed between the original and the remake. They practically mirrored the second island, so you're going right instead of left.
Okay.
By the way, all right. So with the just to let you guys know, I'm playing as Coco for pretty much the entirety of the 3rd game because it's cool and I love Coco.
Okay,
Yeah, because we Crash. Am I
I'll
right?
play as Crash for most, I guess. Even though I like playing as Coco a little bit more, just because she's cute.
Yeah.
You know, for a game called Crash Bandicoot...
Also, Logan, if you want to, just do what I do and alternate.
Okay.
Here's the thing. Whenever I have to repeat a, like, with the take 2 or take 3, like what James did, I always do my first 2 takes, and then whenever, like, after that I die, I just speed up the footage. You guys will see.
And before Coco crashes the party.
Yeah.
So, let's see. Icky, I don't think you were with us the first time we tackled this game in
No,
its
I was
original
not.
state.
No, he wasn't.
He wasn't.
So, welcome back. So, Icky, what was your exposure or experiences with Crash Bandicoot?
Let's see. The very first Crash Bandicoot game I've ever played was, I believe Crash the Wrath of Cortex on the GameCube.
Same here.
That was...
Oh, that's Matt's first.
That was more in an age where I was only starting to get, like, a grip on, how 3D, 2D platformers really worked. So, what happened was, I enjoyed it a little bit, but I never really beat it. Because, to be honest, I was much more Spyro fan than Crash Bandicoot. Like, I used to play the original Spyro trilogy with my dad and my sister when, he got back from work.
Okay. Yeah.
So yeah, it wasn't until Wrath of the Cortex I really got, like, my own exposure to the series.
Yeah, same.
But even then, I also had, Crash Team Racing on PlayStation, which I enjoyed, but I didn't really understand the concept of getting first place. I was like, yeah, I'm number 8!
Oh, the good days of being a child.
Aw.
But yeah,
We're number 8.
yeah, that didn't really do it for me. Then I got Crash Boom Bang on the DS.
Oh, jeez.
Oh
Oh,
god.
how was that?
And then Crash of the Titans on the
Poor
DS.
soul.
Oh.
Wait, what?
Crash
And then
of the
Crash of
Titans.
the
He said
Titans
the DS version
on
of
the
Titans.
DS.
Oh.
Oh,
Well,
no.
the Titans... Hold on.
And,
the Titans on the DS isn't bad. It's Mind Over Mutant that sucked.
Yeah.
For the
By the
DS.
way,
And I think that was made by the same people that made Super Princess Peach and the Game & Watch Gallery series. among
What,
other things.
Tousei?
Yeah, Tousei.
Really?
Yeah, they
Yeah.
made that
seen that.
cut off of board.
Of
remake.
Mind Over Mutant.
Yeah,
not
Mind
of
Over Mutant.
Titans.
No, not a Titans. That was a different company.
Huh.
Is that you're saying?
What were you saying, Matt?
Alright,
What's up, Matt?
So yeah, my first game in the series, like I said before, was also Wrath of Cortex. And a lot of people say there are flaws with that game. Yeah, there are flaws, but I still love it. I still love that game. I'll play it
I mean, granted, it's
time
fun.
to time. I haven't in a while.
I'll defend Wrath of Cortex just because, well, it wasn't a Naughty Dog game, but it honestly felt like one.
Yeah. No,
It felt like a proper Crash
I think for
Bandicoot
me, the
game.
thing is...
What the? Did her
Wait.
laptop turn into that thing?
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, and she even has her own.
Yeah, she has...
You can turn her laptop into a gym with a
Yeah,
flick
she
of
does
a
have her
finger.
own little animation.
And she even has her own little laugh and stuff.
Yeah, she has her own little animations for the gym, and I think my favorite of them is one where she tries to find it and it's stuck to
Ripper
a
Road.
Oh, it's this guy!
Ripper Road.
Yep. Who is also voiced by Jess Harnell in this game.
For the longest time, I always thought Ripper
Yep.
Roo was a dog.
Me too.
Same.
He looks a little bit like that. But yeah, and also, you cannot do boss battles as Coco.
Oh.
And, here he comes.
I think, I guess it might have, I always thought it was like for technical reasons, but I think someone on Crash Mania brought up an interesting fact that like Coco doesn't go into the boss fights because she's afraid that could cause a paradox.
Huh.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah, smart move.
I
Yeah,
actually-
the lighting screen said that direct attacks don't hurt him, and you just jumped on him like a goddamn moron.
I mean, it's not like you
What
could
is that
punch
loading
him or
screen?
he could punch you. He's in a fucking straitjacket.
What does that loading screen know?
Also, this is the only occurrence of big TNT in the game.
Wait a
Now,
minute,
one
James.
thing that I will-
James, didn't you record this?
Yeah.
So why did
Yes, he
you
did.
fuck up?
What?
Honestly,
Yeah, well.
honestly,
shows
I wasn't paying close enough attention.
it- Nice.
Ooh,
So, yeah, that was recorded.
nice.
He's dead.
And
And look,
he's
a little
down.
custom death animation. Bleh.
Oh my god!
Now, one thing I will agree with Hype is that I'm kind of bummed they didn't keep that old, like, critter laugh from, like, the original, like, the
Oh,
manic.
the stock sound.
Wait a minute,
from-
guys. Wait a minute.
Yeah, the
Have a
hyena
bonus.
laugh from
What?
from my first recording. But yeah,
Okay.
up until this point, they usually just rely on like that stock sound effect from
Ripper ruined.
that-
Whoa, what the?
I'm trying to remember the name.
That was a glitch.
Thank you, PS4.
Oh my god.
Huh.
Lady and the Tramp, that's it. Yeah, they used a clip from Lady and the Tramp with a hyena laughing. They kept recycling that to Kingdom Come every time Ripperoo would talk in the series. But in this game, they decided to be fresh and get Jess Harnell to do a couple crazy laughs.
Which I'm personally okay with. I mean,
Right.
yeah, I mean, the stock sound effect is eternal and all that, but like, it doesn't hurt to have your own identity, which is also the reason why I'm perfectly okay with Jess Harnell as the current voice of Crash Bandicoot. But with that said, ladies and
I
gentlemen,
mean, Jess Harnell, I think, does an amazing job, especially replicating the wow.
yeah, I think he does a pretty
Yeah.
good job.
Yeah.
But with that said, ladies and gentlemen, in the next part, oh boy, we're going to start with our first color gem stage, the Lost City. Till next time, everybody.
Bye-bye.
See ya.
Bye bye bye!